everybody. Jordan Gasly here, and along with the plastic punk himself, Richard. So I say that because I'm trying to urge you to hurry up and start your Instagram.
Already on it.
Fair enough. It is a very nice, as you can see, lovely weather for this day before Halloween, this Halloween Eve, if you will, or Devil's Night. So we're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned Halloween-themed toy hunt, I think. And you know what, Richard? I'm going to say this to you up front. I'm going to hold myself to it. Today, I'm walking home with a NECA horror figure.
Same.
I will buy one.
I feel like that's a good challenge for today.
Which one will it be? The two I've had my eye on has been the Annabelle and the Tim Curry Pennywise It. I'm holding myself to either one of those two figures. I will.
Well, as you point to me, it's probably either going to be Ghostface.
Okay.
The one I've been saying I would pick up
We've,
for like a year.
For the record, off camera, we've been saying this for like a year. I want to buy that figure, and we never do. So I'm holding myself to it because it's Halloween. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What else were we?
Or if we see the it's kind of like the Mego on the blister, Candyman. I keep saying I'm going to pick that one up.
You know, I started watching Candyman the other day. It was also 2 a.m, so I fell asleep. Not because it was a boring movie, but because I was exhausted. But I'm going to go home and finish it today. I have actually, believe it or not, never seen Candyman. Out of all the horror movies I've seen, that's just one that was eluding me.
It's so good. It's just the way they approach the mythology of like urban legends, but also like putting that Phantom of the Opera presentation for Candyman himself. It's very good.
I probably got like a third of the way through the movie before I was like, I had to tap out and go to bed. Anything else that you're looking for?
The Salmon Twitch Spawn 2-pack.
Those have been hitting. I've been seeing those. I had not on camera, but I've been seeing them throughout the week. So I think we might have pretty good luck for that.
Actually, now that you mention it, some of the Transformer Legacies and Studio Series 86 has been popping up too.
So that's what I've been looking for. I'm looking for that Ironhide Studio Series 86, and I'm looking for that third wave of Transformers Legacy, which has Dead End and Skullgrin and the Target Master. Not Sure Shot. Point Break.
Yeah.
Point Break.
Point Break.
Point Break, that's the one. So that's what I'm looking for. And man, I'm actually just really digging the weather that we're having.
Absolutely.
Richard's decked out for Halloween. Man, a nice touch on the skeleton gloves. I have a pair of those too, which I very rarely get to wear. But you know what? This weekend might be the right time. Let's go buy some toys. We're gonna go around to our normal haunts, if you will. See what I did? That was awful. Don't laugh at that. Click the unlike button for that joke.
Don't follow.
No. But while he said that, please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Hit that little like button down below. Hit the subscribe button. We're walking into this Target. We're going to see what we walk out with. All right. Let's see. We got our Devastator, our Tonka Devastator. We still have these guys that haven't gone on clearance. I feel like this is new. I feel like this is probably what got packed with the Ironhide, so we were probably just a little late.
Look at Thundercracker.
Yeah, let's see what else we have. Something hiding that back there. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got wave 2 right here. Of just the tarantulas, though. Like, all the good ones are gone. All the Minosaur pieces are gone. Oh, man. Swerve around real quick here. We got a bunch of dinos. We got our Trapjaw, our 40th He-Man still hanging around. Let's see. Nothing too new or exciting in Star Wars land. Wrestling. We got all these Stacy Keeblers on clearance. We got Roman Reigns, Jeff Hardy. Swooping around the Marvel Legends. Oh, look at that. It's the first time I've seen that. What is it?
Is Jeffrey looking for that?
I think he is. Bombastic Pac-Man. All right. Hold on to this. We might have to get one for old Jeffrey / Fisto. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We got one of these. Actually, I found a couple more for the $9. Yeah, so actually I picked one up for Jeffrey.
It's a good figure.
It is. I didn't realize it at the time, for people who haven't picked this up, but there's a slightly different molding in the hand. So if you're thinking that you can swap out buy it just for the hammer for your 80th Thor, this hand is actually a new mold for it to grip that. And for some reason, it doesn't fit well. Like if you try to unplug the hands of the two figures and swap them, it doesn't fit well, which is a bummer. And I found that out the hard way.
And knowing is half the battle.
Ooh, a new gizmo?
Mm-hmm. That has the same gizmo new packaging.
Oh, is that from NECA?
Yeah, this is the new line of like the older figures they retooled and re-released them.
Okay.
So I think this is like the first of that wave.
Interesting. I didn't know that they were getting new boxes.
There's one they're releasing that was a prototype for the Gremlins movie. That's a punk version with an actual mohawk.
Nice. Let's see, we got our turtle boxes there. We got our Mummy Mike, our King Kongs.
Oh, this is new.
A plush Chucky. Oh yeah, look at that.
The Toonie Terrors
for American Werewolf. That doesn't look too bad. These guys had a little bit more articulation. Like I understand, like they probably keep the cost down for the limited articulation.
Yeah.
But I do like a lot. I would like to get like the Nosferatu they have. See some gargoyles, the nun, and aliens. NECA section, and I immediately see that we're starting to get the mummy accessory set stocked at our Targets, which is fantastic. I finally opened mine, and man, let me tell you, it is so good. We got some Halloween, we got some Freddy and Jason, our Frankenstein's monster, our black and white mummy next to the mummy accessory set, and a slew of alien figures. Our Batman villain diorama, our flamethrower McCready. That's the one you want. That's my favorite one. The Turtles and Street Fighters, which I passed on, and then we have our Motu 3-pack. But I don't really see anything too crazy. I guess some of the new Super 7 reaction Transformers, but nothing that. Oh wait, hold on a second. One's over here. Oh, let me put this stuff down. Speaking of new Toonie Terrors, we have the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Is it the best Halloween movie? Probably not. Is it my favorite Halloween movie? You bet your sweet candy corns it is. I love this movie so much, unironically. Love it. All right, store number 2. I hope to find that Hudson. I wouldn't mind finding that Gargoyles Hudson figure. All right, Richard found something walking in. We got our Superstars Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior. There's a whole peg of each too.
Yep.
Not too bad. We don't talk about Ric Flair anymore.
And there's more apparently. Oh, they got Mankind.
Got some up there. Can you get it?
I thought it was Mankind, but it wasn't. It's just
no.
It's all the same.
They teased you.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Got me a little excited.
Let's see. Nothing too exciting for wrestling. We'll spin around for Motu. Oh, nothing too exciting for wrestling. I spoke too soon. That's my first time seeing this. The AEW Supreme figure, the Cody Rhodes, who, of course, back in WWE at this point.
But man, look at all the accessories.
With another set of legs, another set of arms. Some head sculpts, some hands, some cloth goods. That's cool.
How much are these running? Like 43?
43 bucks.
That's not bad.
So 43 bucks for almost 2 figures.
Yeah.
That's about right.
That's a pretty good deal.
Not too bad at all. I'm really excited for the Malachi Black figure of this when that comes out because I will 100% pay that price for it. Motu, nothing. Battle Cats.
Oh, it's Black Panther.
Man, they still hanging around?
Yeah.
Let's see. Got some of the DC Superpower stuff, but nothing really too crazy. A whole bunch of Landos and one random Darth Revan. Where did that come from?
I feel like they found that.
Yeah, like that was probably hidden somewhere. When we move back, we'll see some more superpowers here.
We even got the
Batman Who Laughs. That's such a cool looking design.
Yeah.
And let's see, we got some of the DC multiverse. I still have yet to see the Azrael Batman in the store. I have one because I was able to get one from another collector. So shout out to Zaction Figures out on Instagram for the hookup on that Batman. And we are looking pretty barren over here in the collectible NECA section. I think that just has terrible idea written all over it, but what do I know? I'm an elder millennial that has no concept of what an NFT is. But look at this. What's that?
Because you have to wait for your figure.
Right.
Like this.
It's like you can buy it and they'll put it in a vault, and you can hold on to the NFT, or you can cash in the NFT and get your figure. I want the figure.
Yeah.
But look at these.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah. So we got Snoopy. We got we
Frank and Snoopy.
No, that's is it Frank? It is Frank and Snoopy. It looked like his cousin.
Yeah, the one that lives in the desert.
Yeah, Lumberjack Snoopy. Let's see.
Look, the Charlie Brown with the bat. Halloween mask.
There's a bunch of these. Hold on. Oh no, I'm just dropping stuff.
I guess Mego got the license for these guys. Or no,
Super 7, yeah.
I didn't even know these were a thing. Puffy coat Snoopy.
What?
Baseball Snoopy.
Lumberjack Snoopy. I do like the Linus and Lucy. That's pretty cool.
I think those are actual figures.
Are they? No, they're.
Yeah.
But that's, at least it's something new and fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
We dropped into a Target, and here we have our horror section. Uh-oh, Richard.
Is it here?
Uh-oh.
It is.
Uh-oh. Is, already the ones that I was looking at here? Not that Pennywise.
Yeah, that's pretty heavily stacked, so you might have to
Yeah. I see Aliens, King Kong.
Oh, shit.
Oh, uh-oh. Whoa! No way.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
What?
And it comes with a little comic book, too.
Man. All right, well. Cheers.
I didn't even know this was coming out yet.
I was not
That's
expecting
wild.
to see this at all. Let's open this up and take a better look at it without the not the glare. The ultimate creep. I've been called that a couple times. That's also a terrible joke. Unlike this video because of that terrible joke. Man. All right, well, sold. All right.
Crap.
Are you finding all your stuff right here? Hey, there's that Salmon Twitch.
Yeah.
Creep Show. Your turtles from your best action. There's the Mikey.
Yeah,
There's that
the
Leo.
Leonardo with the leather jacket.
There's the Donnie.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gone down the main aisle yet.
That's what I was gonna say.
Jeez. We'll see how much I can record with the copyrighted Stevie Wonder music playing in the background. First time seeing this on the video. The droids / not holiday special Boba Fett. But that's the only reason I want it, is just because it looks like the holiday special Boba Fett. But tell you what, Hasbro, since you're into repacks, repack this in a holiday special box, and I'll totally give you $26 of my human money for it. Let's see, main toy aisle, we got our Transformers Legacy 4-pack. Only worth it really for the Goldbug figure, I think. DC, we got our Owlman. I need those Starro pieces, so if anybody out there wants the Owlman but doesn't want those Starro pieces, holla at your boy. Oh, we got some G.I. Joe. We got Storm Shadow.
I think there's a spirit.
There's a spirit right there. There's another spirit up here, and I think another spirit behind him. Man, I love that box art for Spirit. It looks so fantastic.
I know a lot of people have issues with like the variations in artwork, but I kind of like it.
Nah, I feel like that artwork is
Yeah,
very representative
very.
of the character, and I'm also like culturally representative, so I want to see more of that stuff.
Yes.
So, well, we popped into a second Target. There were way too many people in the toy aisle to film, but there we go. There's the Pennywise It that I'm looking for, the Bride of Frankenstein for the Turtles Universal Monster crossover. There's that Ghostface, Annabelle, the two that we were looking for. There's another set of those. All these guys over here.
They're fully stocked.
Yeah.
Nice. They even have the
This Target usually has a pretty solid NECA section.
and then the variant Michael Myers from Halloween 2.
Oh.
Some more of those gizmos.
Yeah. There's some. They still have a frog.
Yeah.
The 2-pack of the frogs.
There's the Mondo geckos.
Yeah. Do I? I said I would buy it, and I bought that other thing.
Definitely worth the purchase.
She's still attached. So, do I want Annabelle or do I want Pennywise? Annabelle or Pennywise? Annabelle? Pennywise.
So
Annabelle, Pennywise.
There's
All right, we are at our next store. Update from the previous store. We walked down the toy aisle. There was a lot of people there, and also there wasn't anything there. So I didn't show you. You just got to see the NECA section. But we're walking up to our next store right now. Walking up to the Star Wars Disney section, and look at what we have here. Happy Halloween to me. Yoink. All right, Mo2, still the same stuff we've seen. Got that Target exclusive Sammy Guevara right here. But other than that, no new AEW Nick Jackson, a couple of Nyla Roses. Nyla Rose is hilarious. If you're not following her on Twitter, like, Nyla Rose is probably the funniest person on the AEW roster. I'm a Nyla Rose stan. But no.
oh wow.
Dinos. Ooh, who's $5.99?
The Elite Top Picks.
Huh.
They don't have any though.
Alright. Well, sadly, nothing too new or exciting in the Transformers section. This has got to get clearance at some point. There's no reason that should be a $32 figure. But we do have the Elita one. We do have the Knockout. Actually, just ordered the repaint, the retool for Minerva. Let's see, Power Rangers. We got some of the Ninja Rangers from the movie. Let's see, we got some DC stuff. Nothing too particularly exciting. What do we got on? Is this the Alfred Batman? Sure is. Nothing down here. Nope.
We got a couple of the controller waves.
Speedball looks pretty cool. Yeah, this might be a bust for me. See, this Target has a rando NECA. Like, they even still have some turtles, and they have a metalhead down here. A wingnut and a screw loose.
Still have the Super Rudolph and Rocksteady.
See, we got our Mando. We also have our droids, Boba Fett again. You know, I had this on pre-order, but I've been, I don't know. I'm having hard feelings about Star Wars Black Series lately. I say that as I just picked up one of those clone troopers, but clone troopers get a pass because I'm army building those.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Ghastly Crypt. All right, listen, I know for many videos I've been trying to figure out what to call this place, and I settled on Ghastly HQ, but I feel like Ghastly Crypt just sounds cooler. Yeah? No? But you know what? I don't care. Ghastly Crypt. Welcome to the Ghastly Crypt. And I have some stuff that I want to show you, stuff that I picked up today, but also some things that came in the mail over the last week that I've been really excited about. So, first and foremost, on the last video, I told you I got in on that 4 Horsemen figure obscura Headless Horseman. Well, it took about 20 days, but finally, I received it, and I couldn't wait. I had to open them up. Here's Mr. Headless Horseman's horse, and right here is Mr. Headless Horseman. And like I said in the other video, that The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving is my favorite short story of all time. So this was a no-brainer, and I absolutely love this figure. It was worth every single penny to me, and oh god, I love it. I can't, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I want to keep it on display, but I also don't want to mess it up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I love it so much. I'm super excited about this figure, and I'm just really happy that it's here now. So check him out one more time. Moving on, I received a set of twins in the mail. You might know them as Tomax and Zaymot from G.I. Joe Classified. Here, let me spin them around. So, you know, prepare for trouble and make it double and all that jazz. These guys came. I wasn't expecting them to show up for another month or so, but Hasbro Pulse was like, yo, you got this pre-order, and we're sending it to you. And who am I to complain, right? So early figures. No, I like them a lot. I'm more of a recent convert over to G.I. Joe stuff. I watched it a little bit growing up. I was always a Transformers guy. So, but all these classified figures, let me tell you something. I love a lot of Hasbro lines. But as far as action figures go, I really think the people who are in charge of creating and sculpting the G.I. Joe Classified figures are at the top of their game out of all the Hasbro lines at the moment, as far as just like a regular action figure of a person. Like this is what I hope kind of bleeds over to the rest of Hasbro's lines. Marvel Legends does a fantastic job. I love the guys over at Marvel Legends, and I love the stuff that they do. But G.I. Joe is just killing it, man. Killing it. So, Tomax and Zaymot, Paoli, got those guys, so we'll put them right here. Moving on to another Hasbro line. Alright, listen, I've been very on the fence of Star Wars Black Series a lot lately. I keep waffling back and forth on if I want to continue with the line, or if I just kind of want to buy some here and there. And then this happened. This guy right here, specifically a Halloween clone trooper. The things that I've kind of been keeping as far as Star Wars Black Series goes has been all of the clone troopers, because they're my favorite part of the prequel era, and some original trilogy characters. But a Halloween clone trooper, look at that skeleton, look at that paint job, and his porg is dressed like Count Dracula. How could I say no? Problem is, I didn't stop saying no, and I continued to stop saying no until finally I had to stop myself. Why? I think you should know by now. I'm a sucker. That's why. This might be my favorite clone trooper, right next to the Ahsoka one. So, listen, I don't claim, or I don't make any promises to stop buying these, but I feel like I'm going to buy a lot more. And yes, I am the worst. I am trash. Alright, we have the Star Wars clone troopers out of the way. Let's move on to something that I'm just going to try on. I'm going to try it. So, earlier this year, I picked up one of those Jada Toys Universal Monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that figure was fantastic. And I keep hearing great things about the Bride of Frankenstein. So one morning, I saw it was a couple bucks off on Amazon. I think it was like 22, 23 bucks. And I heard next to the Creature that this was the other best figure in the line. So I thought, I know I've been waiting patiently for NECA to put out all of their Universal Monster stuff, but I feel like those are going to be showpieces. And with the Jada toys, I can actually have like an action figure, like something I don't mind messing around with, and you know, putting next to Marvel Legend figures or some Star Wars figures or any other kind of figures. So I picked this up, and I'm pretty excited because it comes with a lot of cool accessories. It comes with a second head, and I know that the entire body has sculpted wraps for the body. So I picked that up. Super excited for the Bride of Frankenstein. Actually, it's the Bride of Frankenstein's monster. And for our last pickup of the day, you saw it in the video. We weren't expecting to see it today. The 1980s Creep Show Creep. I didn't think I was going to get this because I have the previous Creep Show Creep from the television show. But this one is specifically for the 80s anthology film. And look at that artwork. That is fantastic. Could I say no to that? Look at the back artwork. Even looks like a comic book. Let's look at the inside again. Look at that artwork right there, looking through the window. Look at that. A couple different head sculpts, paper goods comic book, the jack-o'-lantern and the candle. How could I say no? And I don't know if any of you have been following along on NECA's 31 days of reveals for October, but there have been some fantastic reveals. I'm super excited. We're getting some Misfits figures from the band. We're getting Saw figures. I'm not that big of a Saw fan, but I know a lot of my friends are, so I'm excited for them. What else were we getting? I think we got some. We got the Thing from The Thing was revealed. So super excited. The only other thing I wanted to talk about real quick before I ended this portion of the video is Hasbro did a live stream specifically for their Pulse Premium clientele, customers, patrons, one of those. And they revealed a whole bunch of stuff, and they released a whole bunch of stuff that evening. That evening being this past Thursday. As of recording of this video, it is Devil's Night, October 30th. And the biggest surprise was that they announced their next Transformers HasLab, which is surprising because the previous Transformers HasLab of the Victory Saber, Star Saber and the Victory Leo, those two figures, hasn't shipped yet. And hopefully they will be shipping soon. That was the very first HasLab that I ever backed, and I'm super excited to get them. So I'm hoping to hear something from that shortly. But before that even ships, we get another announcement from the next Transformers HasLab, where the next one is going to be Deathsaurus. So it will be the Megatron to Starsaber's Optimus Prime, essentially. And I'm super excited. I've seen the Transformers Victory anime once, and it was really good. I'm not that big of an anime guy, but I absolutely love Transformers. So I decided to just suck it up and go for it. And I watched it. I really enjoyed it. And I really hope that we get more Transformers Victory stuff in the Legacy line. Because there are a couple other characters, and even if they're HasLabs, that'll be fine. Characters like Road Caesar, which is a combiner of 3 different cars, would be fantastic. I would absolutely love to get those in the line. And Legacy, since Legacy is pulling from all of the different Transformers lore into one centralized toy line, I think it would be a good time to bring Road Caesar and some of the other characters that we don't normally see into that main line. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? If you're a Transformers collector, what do you want to see in Legacy? Anyway, that is the end of the haul. Thank you so much for watching. You could have watched any other video on YouTube, but you chose to use your time to watch this one. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Catch you in the next video. Happy Halloween.